Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after...
Man, fix your roster, you stupid little motherfucker. I'm ready to cuss my son the fuck out, all that screaming. I don't know if you want me to come in there and beat you the fuck up, or you want to act like it ain't 11:30 at night and you screaming out the top of your lungs for no fucking reason.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I hope so. Alright, kick your ass, little boy. Then you bang on me. It ain't my shit, your shit, cuz. I can make your shit better. It's my shit, cuz. I can make your shit better. What the fuck is going on, B? All this shit fucked up back here. Should beach him over here. What's going on? Got too many of these niggas. That's when my shit start looking like that, huh? Look at all this shit, 244s. Wishing on a star. On the road again. Oh. Bring your ass. You watching the broadcast anyway, little nigga. not sitting in here that long. That's how shit start lagging. Bring your ass. Yo, boom. Where the fuck you at?
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard.
Yo, hitter. Yo, hitter.
Yo.
How you looking over there?
Down 4, about to go into halftime.
Yard line.
Dunker, no good.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Dunker, no good. He running the ball, coach.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
My child, watch out, that's my shot, that's my shot, that's my shot.
They said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points.
Can we get somewhere out of that? No, nothing out of that. Okay.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Backdoor little joke. And now I'm yelling domino. Can we get in with the backdoor little joke? Now I'm yelling domino.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him.
Big boy take that in.
End zone for a Ravens touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. You've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll get this complete to Madden. And they get him down to number 4, takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's okay. I had a little bum ass catch. Just for right now.
Nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Start locking your dumb ass up, man to man. That shit is over.
Now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
I got burnt.
For the deep ball.
Was I in man there or what? Oh, no, I was in zone. I be letting this little nigga run the same old dumb shit on me and get it off. It's over with for you. You play like your other adult young men over there. Same shit. That's your last fucking bomb. That's me being an asshole. Shit's over with, though. I promise.
If you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Taking it about the 1.
All your little dumb ass YouTube plays is over with because of
the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Bastard. You got that from go though. They don't let you catch up at all, bro.
The Raven offense offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
I wonder why that cat bitching.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hands it off out of the gun. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff here to his running back. A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
That's on me, baby.
They'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Solidarity. Get Trump out the office.
No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Yeah. Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
That's on me, baby. I'm going to pick that shit off. Keep playing with me.
Pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just
That's
that.
all me, baby.
That's all me, baby. Midfield here for 1st and 10.
That's all me, baby. No, he's not running by nobody. He did still. Oh, he got the little dumbass jam off. Come on, man.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there.
Show the injury replay. What the fuck happened there? I keep letting this little nigga get dumb shit, bro. This nigga ass. I gotta stop playing. Play over the top. We want the same old little dumbass route they all stole from Boone. Who Boone stole from me.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Who YouTube stole from somebody on YouTube too.
This one
Just a
fielded
whole
at the
bunch
5.
of stealing.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Little young whippersnapper.
At their own 23-yard line.
Little young punk.
The Raven
Cover 3, baby. Cover 3, baby.
Saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Come on, you gotta get that block.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Jackson now to throw on third down.
That's on me, baby.
Now he's forced out left. He can run for it, and he will. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 11.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing again. Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed.
Oh, that's on me.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Browns' 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and 1. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught.
We're going to be using safeties on me.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Look at my shit. What the fuck is going on? Joystick, whoa.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Second and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
That's on me, baby. That's on me,
Second
baby.
down throw on target. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down
You gotta
there.
pick your shit right away. This nigga
6
like,
yards
huh?
the
Soon as you get to the
pickup, and that's a first down.
that nigga off the
Things
hook.
you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a
Psych,
lot
I'm
of
playing.
yardage after
That
the
ain't
catch.
happening.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before
Nobody's
he get a good
open.
head of steam going.
Come on, you can't. Come on, bro. You gotta better make that
Downfield is
play.
taken
I
in
clicked
by his
off.
running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
That's on me, baby. Give me that, dumbass.
Now that'll be tipped and
Fuck wrong with
intercepted.
you?
Picked up by Patrick Queen.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wolf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff as they run left side.
One blocker.
That play is
Let him
blown
click
up,
off.
losing yardage back at the 35.
Click off now,
Now
pussy.
here's a carry heading left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Nope.
Gonna throw right side here.
Nope.
Complete.
Damn, you got
And I
cracked.
think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession
You got
will
shit
stay the
smacked out
same.
of him.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
2nd and a yard.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Come on, bro. Hold that block.
Nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind
Thank God he dropped it.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Lost this one too. Fuck.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like
Not this time, dumbass.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Yeah.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap is over the throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Somebody got a holding penalty. I hope so, because if I just let this nigga score.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on.
Oh, God, they cheated me. Get the fuck out of here.
On for the PAT.
Man, how do you let this little nigga get little dumb shit
The lead is
off,
trimmed
bro?
down to 10.
Makes the score. Ravens 31.
How the fuck I get, yo, I stay getting roughing the passes on this fucking guy.
So the lead back down to 10 as things
I'd have known that. I'd have clicked
interesting,
off and let
the kick
Randy
is
make the
away.
tackles, so.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
We out. That's to the crib.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
That's to the
Room
crib.
run at the 50.
Bossy.
Still going inside the 30.
Bossy, solidarity.
And they are not going to
Black
catch
power.
him. He's
Get
in.
Trump out the office.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Okay, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Justin Tucker.
So now the other
Fuck
return
that, we
teams
blitzing
out
him the
there
rest
as
of
he'll
the
try
game.
to duplicate what they just
Make
saw.
him make reads.
And this carries into the end zone.
You want one back? Sorry.
Brought
Cole
down
Craig and him.
inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
That shit coming. Fuck that.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from
Not that
punching
time,
it back
boy.
in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this
I don't know
time.
how I got QB contained on and these motherfuckers out here just not letting me knock it off.
Pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Punt the rock,
Patrick
motherfucker.
Queen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Wolf. And past the 35.
See, the problem is, I'm not looking to throw bombs like you, homeboy. Y'all all run that same YouTube shit, not me. I set you up with it. Show it and don't run it. See, I think you thought losing to me by 3 was a sign of something. It really wasn't. What we waiting on, little man?
Shy of the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
9-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Got a man.
Solidarity.
For a Ravens touchdown. From 6 yards away. As the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Me, baby. We got man-to-man. You ain't throwing to the running back. Nope. Sorry, Craig. I had told Greg and them I was going to get it from them. Got to go from USC.
They end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to put a nickname after something like that.
A dyke.
Big Jelly or something like
that. Dumbass. Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
That shit coming.
The gun now on 3rd down.
Ah, that's on me.
Looking left side and it's complete.
Oh, that's on me.
He'll be corralled.
Good throw, bro. That was a good-ass throw.
That was
a good throw.
3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Not with Ramsey out there. Sorry.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Thought you was going yard.
Me a long time ago, the difference between
You
playing
thought
corner and
you was
safety
going
in the NFL.
jiggity.
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers.
Maple to field.
Him offensively.
Maple to field. You can have that throw.
Throwing again here on 2nd
Don't
down,
face mash this little motherfucker. Maple to field. He can throw drags. I don't give a fuck about drags. Maple to field. That's all.
So
Maple
the
the field.
out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
They better not call fucking roughing the pass though. I was ready to say.
What say you, Mr. Referee? So following the hold, they're going to hold here with a 1st and 20.
We coming, boy. We in, man. Don't get it fucked up. We coming, boy. That shit coming.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Give me that, dumbass.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, the 30, 10.
Solidarity. Black power.
Baltimore.
Get Trump out the office.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this.
I only lost by 3 this, nigga.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6.
Shit coming, cuz. Give me that, dumbass. Nope. We ain't got time for nothing.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with
coming, cuz.
on this possession.
That shit covered. Now we gonna play the D live. That
Because
shit
this is
covered.
exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good
One
field
move.
position, not try to take advantage.
Fuck him up.
Sometimes the defense makes a good
Low
play
ass
too.
nigga.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
Sending that shit.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6.
Instead of that shit, cuz. Hurry up and hike it so they can get over there. Let's go, press. Better bouquet. We can have that. Take the play. Take the ball from it. It's okay.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland.
We gotta hurry up and get our adjustments in this nigga. Quick hiking.
Blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
We coming, boy. We coming, boy. We coming, boy.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop
Sending it! Ain't got no time for nothing.
Down he goes.
Hurry up and quick hike me.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16.
This shit coming again, boy. Shit coming again. Promise you. Me. Whoa, good throw. Ah, it's on me. Dang, did that mill shit, that air truck shit. Good shit. Good throw. Who the fuck is supposed to be covering him? Oh, me. I went man. Fuck. We went man, Colt.
Big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
We coming. Second Dyke.
They'll drop to throw.
Nigga, ain't no sneaking out of here with that quarterback. I was on spy. Nope. Nope.
Justin Matabike.
Nope.
Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now
You
from
gotta
the
throw that shit
9,
right
here's
away,
2nd
cuz.
and goal.
We squaddies. Here we go. Nigga. You know what that is? Nope.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Send
This
that
team,
shit.
They've really
Fuck
been
this
put through the
nigga.
ringer in this one.
Send that shit. No slant.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Go for it. 4th down, cuz. You better not fake field goal, you
collision to jar that one free.
Work on something. That shit coming.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
That shit coming.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost
that
track
shit
of
coming.
Look
is illin'. What more can I say? Stop chilling.
And just lost track. And
got it good. If you understood. Stay sticky.
They're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Stay sticky.
Eluding the pressure.
Give me that.
Right. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And that time they went with a fade on 4th and goal. Did not work out.
Now, how do you feel about that type of a call? Because I've been with you long enough. I don't think the fade route in that situation is one of your favorites.
I just think you're putting yourself into a corner. You don't have any margin for error, right?
I agree with you totally. You tend to run out of real estate. You've got to make sure you run that route so well that you're not
shit go right, shit go right. I keep fucking remembering who the fuck to throw the ball to. I hit the wrong button, bro.
Come into play so well because now it's a little bit more of an easy throw.
We ready. It's time to beat up the cloud flat now. It's time to beat up the cloud flat now. Damn, we're on the wrong hash mark. Let's give him the ball. Get him out here. Trying to build the cloud flat now, coach. Coach.
And they'll run on the inside hand.
Coach. I'll get right back to it.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Trying to build the cloud flat now, coach.
They've been good.
Keep the cloud flat up, coach. There we go. Get the cloud flat up. There we go. Get upfield.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Number 90 killed him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Circle, that's who he is. Play with him.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
You ain't getting there. Sorry.
Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson.
Oh, good tackle.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A minimal gain.
Damn. How much coverage? You know what? I got one for you. You want to keep playing cover 3? Keep playing that shit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Keep playing cover 3.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down.
Slide out there. I'm not going to cover you. I'm not going to cover you. Slide out there.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's
Young man, you gotta hold that block, baby. I know that's Myles Garrett, but he needs to be big time here. We had what we wanted. That crossing route was screaming.
What I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. It says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a throw here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
Give me that, dumbass. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And they get Nano balling right now.
Last two games, man, motherfucking wide receiver dropping passes on crucial fourth down, man. Shit's killing me.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Wide receivers are?
Yeah, flat out dropping.
Use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for it all. And that will be caught.
Oh, come on, rookie. Toe tap swag, little nigga.
Incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. And this will be caught.
Solidarity.
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Bryce, if you still rocking, watching, you gotta play a reckless abandon at sometimes, dog. You gotta wait for that. Come here. Fuck this little nigga up.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
I don't even give a fuck. Good game, bro.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them.
They are who we thought they were.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them.
You said 10-point loss?
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with
What was the difference? What do you got loose with the running backs?
Nah, man, dropping passes, man. It was a tie ball game going in the fourth quarter.
They will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He butt-balled me all the way down to the end zone.
Their woes continue as the record.
And I was driving down and
they'll be
he's stopping my run. That's
hurting. Seahawks in Seattle.
And see, Nano picked 3-4 out all day long, and he just sit there and let the computer play for him. So it's kind of hard. Like, you would think you can get shit off, but it's really not that easy. He threw for 384 on me. Dang, he dotted me up.
And then the passes he was throwing, he kept completing them on that damn late crossing route from wide receivers, letting them get behind him.
Was he catching you in situations where you just didn't know he was going to pass, or was he passing?
Nah, it was just, I don't know, bad coverage. I should have been in man. I was in zone. Zone been killing me all year, man. safety, either my safety too high or in my corner too low. This shit is, you know.
Hollywood ain't touched the ball today.
Trying to force a fumble. I had the aggressive on, but